How about some Vayne nerfs? Would love to see some Vayne nerfs. How about an additional layer of nerfs to Kalista and Varus? Or maybe Renata to put her play rate down. Maybe. Alright. Let's just see it. Patch highlights. Brand nerf. Evelyn nerf. Maokai. Nidalee. Velvet. Senna. Twisted Fate. Vayne. Yorick. Zac. Buff. Michael Jarvis. Kane. Kog'Maw. Rek'Sai. Sivir. Veigar. Vex. Wukong. Seraphine. Smolder. Systems. Ooh, look at the super items getting headshot. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's just take a look. Rank split 1 and 2 timing, we don't care. Fix the bug that caused Velvet to get 3 stacks for each epic void monster. She now probably gets 2 death in lavender stacks per void grub. Cool. Alright. Royal Maelstrom. Damage reduction. Alright. Deserves a nerf. The fucking Stridebreaker item was too OP. Passive brand damage to monsters increased, R damage decreased, cooldown increased. I think this is fair. Brand still scaled super well, but his early got a little bit weaker, and I think he lost his early game identity. I like this change. Solid change. Evelyn. Evelyn has been dominating the top skill brackets of solo queue for a while now, so we're taking a swing at how quickly she can snowball with a gold and dark seal stack lead. Okay. Like, Evelyn really benefited from Lich Bane. Like, she has some really good item purchases. Evelyn has been performing really well in solo queue. This is disturbing champ when it does well. So, okay, good nerf. Whatever. Armor growth increased, Q cooldown decreased. 4. Wow. Wow. That is a big buff. That is a big buff. Is 5% AP scaling that serious of a nerf? It is. Considering how many times you use Hate Spike, it's a big, like you use Hate Spike a lot. 5% AP scaling down is a lot. You don't Hate Spike once. So like in a full fight, like you do maybe to 20, 30%, you know, like Hate Spike, you Hate Spike a lot, you know? So it's a lot, 5%. This is a monster buff. I really like this because like you max Q first. So 2 seconds down on Q. It also won't feel as bad to not have ability haste in your itemization. So this gives you options. I think this is a monster buff. I think this is a really big buff. I think this is really good. Really nice. This might be borderline too much. All right, Kane. I think Jarvan will have play. Like I would even consider playing Jarvan top with this. Even I would even go so far to consider Jarvan mid. Guys, Jarvan mid, I would even consider. With a change like this, you can consider like Stridebreaker first, you know, the item has no ability haste. Like this goes hard, this change. This is a big buff, I think, for Jarvan. Kane. Kane. Alright. Kane. Bonus healing to bonus health. 65 was damage dealt to 70 was damage dealt. I don't know if this is enough. This doesn't get me excited for Red Kane. Not gonna lie. I don't think this is enough. But Kane is also one of those champions that is such a problem. It's like they're buffing Red Kane. Because, like, basically, right now, Blue Kane is the only thing that is playable. Red Kane doesn't have the facilities, you know? I'm happy at least that they're not going too far. Like, I still would just play Blue Kane. Like, this doesn't make me want to play Red Kane. If you're a Kane enjoyer, still play Blue. I don't think this changes it. Alright, Kog'Maw. Bonus move speed. Okay, nice. Caustic Spittle now matches Kog'Maw auto attack frame time. That is nice. That is nice. This is really nice. Void Ooze 40% on rank 1. Hey. Living artillery, bonus AD. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think Kog'Maw is still fucking good. I think Kog'Maw has been underplayed in competitive. This is a very welcome buff. But this one is massive, I think. This one is massive. Q is a very, very unappealing ability to use when you're playing Kog. But this is really, really good. This is like, I think Kog'Maw is already something that should be played. I think that Kog'Maw is low-key, like was really strong before this patch. But this change here, caustic spittle change, like Kog'Maw's gonna see play. I think Kog'Maw Milio could have definitely ran a train on like some games in competitive. I think Kog'Maw Braum, the G2 special, could be picked in some cases. Like I think that there is definitely like room for Kog'Maw to be played. He has good itemization with the Ginzu and so forth. Like Q would just be a lot smoother to use in between your abilities, and you're not gonna CC yourself when you're playing. Like Kog'Maw with lethal tempo, when he reaches like high, of course, attack speed, like Q just CCs you, legit CC'd you. But now if you're getting into those attack speed ranges with lethal tempo, with a lot of attack speed, you're just gonna fucking weave it in, you know? You're just gonna weave it in. It's gonna spit, you know? And that's a big deal. That's a really, really big deal. This is. I think Kog'Maw is a sleeper. Definitely a sleeper. Maokai, base move speed down. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a really, might seem like a meme, but this is really big nerf. Bonus damage to monsters. Twisted advance cooldown up. Okay. This is a pretty fucking big nerf to Maokai, but I wouldn't be surprised if Maokai support is still gonna be played. I think that yeah, this is a pretty big nerf. Yeah, pretty big nerf. Very well deserved, right? Like Maokai is running rampant in solo queue, but in competitive, I didn't think it's that interesting. I think this will borderline like kill competitive Maokai. I think jungle Maokai was a little bit hard to pull off in some games. I don't know why Riot is so keen on keeping Maokai in the game, you know? Like, they're compensating by buffing Maokai jungle, but does Maokai have such a high play rate? Like, does the community really enjoy having Maokai in the game? I think Maokai is such a piece of shit when it comes to like the quality of fun in a game. So I am surprised how hard they are working to keep him involved, you know? Like he's been meta for the last fucking 2 years, right? He got reworked coming into the World Championship 2022, you know? And just take him out the back, you know? Take him out the back. You don't need to buff him same time the Bramble Smash, you know, because... But in the end, I think this is a pretty big nerf, this one. The 5 move speed one, I think it's pretty big. DRX brought it out. Everyone brought it out in play-ins. Like, it was a trend. Nidalee, also 5 move speed down. Like, Nidalee was a little bit overtuned, right? Overtuned, especially in solo queue, you know? Like a champion that can clear fast, move fast, benefits a lot from solo queue. Dark Seal is an item you have access to. Lich Pin is a strong item. Understandable that Nidalee needs to be hit. It's very hard to be in a place where Nidalee is balanced enough to be strong in competitive and be viable in solo queue. There's just some champions that can't be both, you know? Can't be both. So I think that Nidalee, like based off of her numbers, I think Nidalee deserved the nerf. She was performing a little bit too good. With these nerfs are big though. 5 move speed again. With a champion that has so many move speed amplifiers, this type of nerf is big. All right, Rek'Sai. Quality of life updates, bug fixes, E damage, monster cap increase, R damage. Last patch, they headshot Rek'Sai. It became really useless. I just don't see a world where I would want to have a bruiser Rek'Sai on my team. It's just such an outdated kit, you know? Like, bruiser Rek'Sai is not going to be tanky. It's not going to be able to find lethals on anyone. It's not quite the same as like the tank Rek'Sai back in like season 5 and season 6. It's just not the same. Nevertheless, attack wind up. Okay, this means attack take 25 less time to fully animate at level 1, down to 3% less time with Strikebreaker runes and Q active at level 18. Okay, well, that's nice. How does this Queen's Wrath attacks can no longer be cancelled mid-attack? Well, that's cool. Basically, Q was a spell before and it was uncancelable, and a lot of Rek'Sai players got completely dizzy from this. Umboro will now knock up all large monsters in range if they're eligible. Umboro can now damage targets who were recently knocked up and immune to Umboro. Okay. Reduce the frequency of a bug that caused Rek'Sai to occasionally fail to dash when crossing walls. We'll keep an eye. Okay. They increased the damage. Furry damage increased early because you maxed this after Q. Monster bonus damage cap. 50 more damage on ult, and missing health also improved. Oh, it's like fine. It's like fine. I would be completely unintrigued from playing this champ. Completely unintrigued. I don't know why I would ever want to play Rek'Sai over a lot of champions that are in the game. Like this is just like Rek'Sai is just dead. Like Rek'Sai had a niche that she was like this lethality assassin, and that was like fine. But I think Rek'Sai is just such a dead kit. This champion needs to be reworked. You know, this champion is just like the tunnel system. Like it's just dog shit, man. It's just dog shit. It's miserable, champ. No. What is that? Is that all? %10 bonus AD. Ah. I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. Senna is quite powerful at the moment, dominating as a conventional bot laner in solo queue and as a support in pro play. In order to bring her down a notch, we're taking off a chunk of her AD scaling. We should bring her down her damage while preserving her utility outputs. Well, okay then. Well, okay. The thing is, if it was a different champ, okay? If it was a different champion, I would say that, wow, this is a solid like 1% nerf, okay, but it's Senna, man. Senna is a bit too OP. Senna's a bit too OP. All right. Yeah, we move on. I don't think Senna should still be played. You should still farm Elo with Senna. I don't think this takes her out of the game. Unless, as the chat on cover review said, you know, Kog'Maw and Milio comes after you, you know. Maybe there's some room there, you know, to explore. Seraphine, all abilities adjusted. We're not gonna read this world text. 5 move speed, mana growth down, mana regen up, base AD down. They really want this champion to be a support. They really want her to be a support. They really want her to be a support. Damage, based on level, linear. AP scaling down. Okay. 300% minion damage modifier has been removed. Okay. Missile speed. Cooldown down 2 seconds. Mana cost down. Base damage up. Maximum damage. Damage amp no longer affects non-champions. No longer prevents minions from dying to other minions while in flight. Wait, that was a thing? This was real? How? That was a thing? No longer prevents minions from dying to other minions while in flight. What? That is so weird. What the hell? Like some champions, Riot. I like that Riot is doing champions for noobs. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It just, for me, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But, bro, already from the get-go, 5 move speed up. Mana regen up. Q missile speed. Bro, support Seraphine sounds broken, bro. Cooldown down. Mana cost down. Shield up. What? Beat drop. Damage up. Damage up on beat drop. Slow duration up. Slow duration up, which means stun up. Root up. Minion damage lowered. 40% AP scaling down. Cooldown up. Whoa. Guys, just play Seraphine support. Play Seraphine support. Lock in Seraphine support, guys. Ride the Riot Games marketing team wave, guys. Woo! Bro! This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Just max E. Just max E. Yes, chatter. Max E. Max E. Max E. Whoa. Bro, Seraphine support should be broken. Don't play her AD anymore. Don't play her AD anymore. Maybe you can still get away with it, really. The thing is, they shifted so she really gets benefits from mana regen, which is super items. Buy super items. Just go super items, guys. Super items. Boom, 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 boom. Get that Dawn Core action going, man. Get that Dawn Core action. Get that, what's the name? The name of the boom, boom, boom. The little item, what's it called? Did you do that at AD as well? No, Moonstone. Yeah, you can do some Moonstone. You can do Moonstone. You don't want to look for, bro. Like just max E, guys. Max E. Max E. Maxing Q, bro. The mana cost goes up, bro. You get fucked. Moonstone into Staff of Flowing Water. Bro, just enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Like, you can still probably go Rylance. Rylance is pretty busted on this champ with the interaction on E. Like, you can probably, like, just max E, I think. Max E, maybe 2 points Q. Let's look at Lolalytics, man. Let's look at Lolalytics. Lolalytics. Oh! Oh my lord. Some homies cracked the Da Vinci Code. They cracked the Da Vinci Code. E max 58% win ratio with a 6.8% pick rate. E into W. Don't max Q, guys. Don't max Q. Don't max Q. This champion is going to be fucking the highest win ratio support in the game, by the way. This champion is going to a different galaxy altogether. When people realize you shouldn't max Q, it's going to be mental. Because Q increases the mana cost. Your mana is down. Your mana regen is up. Your E cooldown goes down and the slow duration increases. Oh my lord, guys. This champion is going to even this W change is crazy, guys. Like this is just crazy. Bro, E damage is buffed. Mana cost is stabilized. Like this is cool. This is dank, guys. Cooldown down on Q is down. Mana cost lower on rank 1. Base damage up. Bro, this is crazy. This is a crazy super Seraphine buff. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Base armor increased. 4 armor is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. But she's a crit AD. And that's her problem. Smolder. Q damage adjusted. E bolt quantity adjusted. R damage decreased. Sweet spot damage increased. Self-heal increased. Third upgrade bonus, true damage. 6.5% of target maximum health. 2% of bonus AD. 1% AP. 0.8% of dragon patience stacks. Alright, wait. Calculator. Let's see now. Right. So, 2% bonus AD. What are we talking? Let's say Essence River, 60. Spirit of Sojourn, 55. 2% is already a little bit more than 3%. 0.8, 2.5 multiplied by 0.008. Okay. So, okay. I feel like, So basically, like I mentioned that what I want with Smolder, right? What I want with Smolder is that I want this champion to hit its spike later, right? And I think this is a fine change. Because it also headshots the tank build Smolder. But the grief games, right? The grief games that go deep for Smolder is going to be good for this, you know? Because over time, when you buy more items, this is going to be like gold is very impactful now on Smolder, right? The 1% AP scaling, I wonder if there's scary aspects to that. Because if you compare 2% bonus AD to 1% AP scaling, I wonder if there's like some death cap shenanigans you can do, but I doubt it. It's like you're gonna reach like 300, 400 AP, you're gonna get like 4% damage. It's way too little, I think. Way too little. Like, I think that you're gonna stick to... He gets either AP ratio or AD ratio. No, both. You get both. There's no champion in the game that has either. There's no adaptive scaling. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is a decent change, I think. But I think for solo queue, this might be miserable. Like, for competitive, this is a good change, I think. But for solo queue and for lower level games, even some of the lower level competitive games that we saw, not good. Not good. Number of bolts based on crit. Number of bolts, 1 per 50 dragon patience stat. Okay. Well, this allows you a little bit more flexibility, but it's rare that you fucking flap for bolts, you know? So I don't think this is that big of a deal. All right. Damage. Alright, damage is down, but sweet spot is amplified. Self-heal. Bonus AD has a bonus AD scaling the self-heal. Okay. AD Smolders often build Zonya and some other AP item. Yeah, but it's irrelevant, right? It's like that part is super clear. Like they are adding the AP scaling and the AD scaling because they want to make sure that people don't fucking buy full tank with Spirit of Sojin. They want to fuck off with that build, right? And that's good. I think that's a good change. And the only thing that I worry about is that dirtier MMR games will benefit from this. I think Smolder will be a low elo like destroyer. Like he will destroy low elo, he will destroy platinum, he will destroy diamond, but then in higher brackets, I think this champion will suffer from this. You know? R didn't scale with like R healing didn't scale with bonus AD, but bonus AD always scaled with R. Okay. Alright, Twisted Fate. What do you have for us, Twisted Fate? Attack speed down on E. E is maxed. Okay, 10%. Not enough for me, but let's see. Bonus damage. 75 bonus AD down to 20% bonus AD. We take it. We take it. I would... It's like... I think Twisted Fate is a bit of a unhealthy champion. So I'm fine with them headshotting him like this, you know? It's a pretty fucking big nerf. But maybe there's room to still play like Lich Bane, Road of Ages, Qmax, TF still, and you know, that's a variant that everyone has always felt is quite fair, you know? So I would probably try to go back to that. But the thing is, AP TF got nerfed the previous patch. So this is like TF was a big fucking problem. So just take him out the back and shoot him. Vayne, 50 move speed down from Night Hunter. Okay, and Tumble. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's a pretty hefty nerf. That's a good nerf though. That's a good nerf. Pretty big nerf. Riot Games based for these two nerfs. I think Senna got off a little bit too easy, but Vayne is taking a huge hit here, man. This 15 move speed down and tumble 2 seconds on Q is pretty fucking big. This is massive. Good changes. Good changes. Good answer. Good answer. All right. Veigar. AP scaling up. Primordial Burst. I don't think this changes the champion at all, man. I don't think this changes the champion at all. It's like 20-second cooldown down on ults is honestly, I thought it was less when I read it the first time. It's pretty fucking solid. What, 20-second cooldown down on ult? It's pretty solid. It's like, I don't know, Veigar is just so fucking outdated. That's his problem. He's in the Rek'Sai boat, you know? He's just outdated. He's just outdated. Alright, passive damage increased, E and passive interaction adjusted. Ooh, that's a nice buff. That's a pretty nice buff, guys. That's a pretty nice buff. Gloom detonation damage up. Okay. Like for your clear, for your push, for your clear, it's like okay, it's okay. And it's like I'm trying to think of the Vex play patterns though. Like the Vex play pattern is like, how often do I last hit minions with E? It's like I E into Q every fucking time. This is fucking pointless, man. Just a waste of text, man. Just a waste of text. Alright, Wukong. Passive maximum stack decreased, percent amplification per stack increased, stack fall off rate adjusted. Okay. This makes me think Wukong top, you know? Maybe Wukong top into Aatrox? Wukong top into Aatrox. Maybe some Wukong top into Aatrox, Wukong top into Jace. It's time for some Wukong top, guys. It's time for some Wukong top lane. Maybe. One issue about Wukong is mana costs. His mana costs are a bit rough. His mana costs, he has jungle mana costs. You get me? He has some jungle mana costs. But I could see him being played into Aatrox. Could be played into Aatrox. Could be played into Jace, which is something we've seen a couple of times blinded. So maybe there's some room there. Maybe he can become the new Jax. But the issue with Wukong is that he doesn't have Divine Sunderer. So it's like that's the main issue of Wukong. He's kind of homeless with items. It's like Sundered Sky is like kind of meh. And like what the fuck do you buy for space, you know, on this champ? But this is cool. This is cool. Like this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Like one at a time. Like this fucking passive will be endless, no? Let me just pull up the wiki because if it works how I think it works, like you'll have passive on for so long. Look at this. Oh, sorry for the flashbang. I will just do this. Okay. All right. So 5 seconds. Oh, stacks expire by 1 every second when the duration ends. Okay. I thought it was gonna be on for fucking 25 seconds. I thought it was gonna be on for fucking 25 seconds, you know? That's what that's how I understood it. I needed to double check because it didn't make any fucking sense, you know? Because let's be honest, the way it reads like that. Alright, Shepherd of Souls. Tools have qualified to state that only Mistwalkers take reduced damage from monsters. Curse bonus damage for 8 attacks, 30%, 20%. Out of curse bonus damage for 8, I didn't even know this was like, I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am not a Yorick enjoyer. Maiden Armor and Magic Resist. Okay. Maiden Long reduces area of effect damage by 50%. This is cool. I like this. This is a good change. Because like the situation with this one, with this fucking champ, was that some champs one-shot your Maiden, some champs don't fucking do fuck all. They don't do fuck all because every damage spell you have is the area of effect. It's like, yeah, Aatrox is a good example. Aatrox fucking queuing this fucking thing, didn't fucking do shit. Or like Talia, or whatever the fuck. Some champions just have AoE abilities in their kit and they got completely cut by this. And then on the other side, where champions have a lot of single target damage, they could really one-shot this easy, you know? Alright, unstable mats are. W base, wait. Oh, okay. So W base damage. Oh, it's just a jungle buff. Top lane nerf. Okay. I don't mind that. I think that's fair. Celestial Opposition. Cooldown, slow duration, slow strength. So this item is just getting straight up buffed. It's probably the weakest out of the bunch. So, okay. Blue bubble damage reduction. Purple bonus damage. Oh, okay. I think this is a good change. Like supports need to be incentivized to get levels. Like supports need to be scaling with levels. I think the whole problem with AD, I talked about it at great length. I talked about it at great length, right? In my Voice of Yamato episode. It's just that they're like, supports have no incentive to stay bot and get XP. Before, you needed to get level 6 to be ready for Herald. You had Drakes, it was super powerful. There was a lot of incentives to be bot. But now there's incentives to be topside and less incentives to be bot, and you don't even need XP. It's like even competitive games. You see Alistar level 4s when Kindred is level 8, you know, like we've seen those games. But this Dreammaker was super strong, I think. And like someone in chat says, it goes even at level 11. Okay. Frozen Heart. To be honest, but isn't Dreammaker fake, as most support in comp and solo queue are like 10, 13 when everybody else is 16, 18? What do you mean? Like this is a big nerf, yes, but I think it's a change in the right direction. Like, I'm not saying great for Dreammaker, buy it. I'm saying it's a good change, meaning it's a good change for the game. I think that supports should actually be incentivized to get XP. Who's even buying Dreammaker? Milio, Namis, a lot of people buying. Okay. This is a very big buff for ED champs. This is pretty big enough. It's starting to become quite big. The issue is, it's like people still buy Frozen Heart because the other armor items are too specific. Unless maybe just, yeah, okay, Sunfire is getting buffed. Okay. This is a big enough. Heart Steel. Proc bonus damage. Bonus health from items. Alright. Scion players, rise up. Cho'Gath players, rise up. Okay. Randuin broken. Well, is it really broken if it's situational? Frozen Heart was broken because there was no situation where it was bad. That's why Frozen Heart was broken. Alright, Solstice Slay. Bonus health, it's flat. Damn. Holy. This got completely fucked. Well, good support nerfs. Good support nerfs. Now, we pair this together with the Maokai change. Maokai is ripped. But this is a very big nerf, man. Very big nerf. Pretty fucking big nerf. God bless. Supports are too OP. Alright, Spirit of Sojourn. Spirit spells now only grant 1 stack per cast, up to 1 per second for spells that deal damage over time. Attack-based spells now add a stack and get their damage improved by the spell amp. Okay, cool. Damage from champion passive should no longer grant stacks for focused will. Okay. Some champions are just fucking, like if you played Lee Sin, you eat the whole wave, you got fully stacked. That was kind of silly sometimes, and that's why like Lee top got some play, you know. Aatrox is another abuser, but then again, like I think probably, I guess Riven was a big one, Smolder is a big one. I think it's a good change because like what's the fucking point of even having a stacking system within the item if you can just get it instant on most champions that would buy it, you know? Sunfire Aegis, 50 health. I don't know, I would have to say check the gold efficiency, but I don't think this is enough to make this exciting. AP assassin items. Ooh, okay, another Evelyn. Ooh, 3% move speed. Okay. Alright. Hextech Proto Belt, cost up, 10 AP. Okay. I don't know what to add here. Nothing much to add. Okay, I think Lich Bane is a strong item, got nerfed. But like, it's so weird because the main issue, right, is the impact of items has such a huge variance because the pool of champions and the classes have too much crossover, right? It's like Ahri is buying Lich Bane, Evelynn is buying Lich Bane. Evelynn abuses Lich Bane very well, Ahri too. Same with Malignance. Malignance stands out as broken on some champs, a little worse on some champs. It's like everything is so item driven because these effects that they've created are so empowered in niche cases. It's I don't envy this whole balance situation. For Ezreal, this is good, right? Attack-based spells now add a stack and get their damage improved by spell amp. Like that's already really important. And I don't know if it was the same for Smolder Q. Probably not. Is Storm Surge worth buying? I don't know. 3% move speed doesn't get me super excited. I think the damage proc in itself is just way too little. Like you can proc Lich Bane twice and be better off. Like you think about champions that want to use Storm Surge, it's like maybe a Rumble would want Storm Surge over Lich Bane, you know? Alright, out on balance changes. Okay, I think that's it.